Oh, look at that.
What I think is easier and what you think is easier might not be the same.
I'd be like, you look quite aggressive though holding a bar, but...
Welcome to this special festive edition of Nae Waste. In this episode, the Professor is going to show us how we are saving energy in making these new style marble bowls from recycled milk bottles. We hope you enjoy. Come here, the Professor's in here. He's going to show us how we make these amazing bowls.
Thanks, Doctor. That's a great idea. I think I'll share with you how we make these bowls. And what we try to do is we realised when we were in the oven, we were using them, sitting in the oven and sitting in the oven and sitting in the oven, and it was using a huge amount of energy. Now obviously in these times where energy is very expensive, we thought, how can we shorten that process down? So what we thought we'd do is, rather than heat up loads and loads of plastic in the oven, we thought we'd try and heat up just a little bit, just enough to fill a bowl. Okay, so we're heating up the exact amount that we want to do. So 300 grams of in total we want about 350 grams for a bowl. So at this point, if I was making a normal bowl, what I would do is I would mix some colour in here. But we're going to try and make this new marble featured bowl that we've been working on. So rather than mix the colour together, what we've been doing is we've been heating it up and then folding it together to give us this marble, beautiful marble finish. Almost looks like some form of Japanese art. This one's been claimed by Diesel. So we're just going to use this cassette to heat up the plastic that we need. So I've taken my 320 grams of plastic that I've measured out, a couple of little bits of contamination in there, and I'm going to very, very gently pat it down. Now I'm not being overly careful because, unlike making a sheet, all I'm really doing is heating the plastic up. I'm going to give it a little magical tap, and then I'm going to add the colour. So instead of just splatting it all over the place, this time, to give me the marble effect, I'm going to try. We've been working on it and we've been making little lines of the colour. So obviously we're going to have to work very quickly here because it really, really cools down and hardens incredibly quick. So I've managed to get my assistant, glamorous as he is, the doctor is going to help me with this. Sweeping the floor, it's always good, you can always tell someone who's well trained, good at tidying up. So if you have a look at that, that looks beautiful. You can see the actual pattern in the plastic, like that. That's amazing, yeah? So we have this lovely, now I'm going to fold that over. Now I don't want to fold it too much because if I do, it kind of takes away the pattern and it makes it a bit lumpy on the bottom. So I'm going to quickly retreat into the preheated bowl and I'm just going to squash it into the, I was going to say the four corners, but it's not, it's a round tin, so I'm going to squash it all the way across like that. Try and get it nice and even. It's really, really hot. I can see that looks about even all the way around. And we're going to pop it into the press. Now, with the bowl in, it takes a couple of presses to get it nice and even. A plate on to spread the pressure. Ready when you are, Doctor. What an action. There we go. Oh, this is going to be the first time. Very nice. Now, while this is still hot, we can see this waste that's come off. I'm just going to take a knife and I'm going to very, very quickly trim that down. And I've actually been playing around with putting that back into other bowls as the colours strike, and it works quite nicely. Okay. And then we just leave it to harden for 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, Doctor, I think that's it. It's 5 to 10 minutes to cool down. It looks like it's solidified nicely.
Okay, allow me.
I think, yeah. Take it away.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Oh, it is, it is. So that's come out. I think it's the gloves. I can't actually. we go. So that's the bottom. Oh, look at that. That's lovely and smooth. And let's take top out. Hopefully it's turned off enough as it's going down. And another comedy gloves. All the way around. And I can just pop that. And you can actually see where the lids have kept the concentration, but we still have this kind of nice marble effect from the red. Now, well, I thought diesels were nicer, and I think this one is, so I'm taking this one. Thank you.
Well done, Professor. Thank you.
Sorry, you were saying?
Thank you very much for that, Professor.
No,
It was
you're
very
welcome.
interesting.
I really enjoyed that, and I really, I think it's such an improvement to our method. I'm really, really happy with it.
I think, as it's Friday, it's time for Friday cheese.
It's always time for cheese,
You
isn't
join
it?
me?
Let's go.
Thank you. It's like he stood me up again. It's really good that we can enjoy this great food, particularly at Christmas time.
We are incredibly lucky.
But
It's really
we should remember to think of other people,
Indeed,
shouldn't we?
definitely. And indeed, that's why we have our jumpers on today. It's National Christmas Jumper Day for Save the Children, so we're helping to raise money for that. And we're eating this cheese as well, which has nothing to do with that at all.
Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so thank you for all those who've supported us in our Nae Waste campaign over this year, and we hope you have a really good Christmas.
Indeed. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Oh, it's chilly, Professor, isn't it?
It certainly is.
What temperature do you think it is?
I don't know. It's about 4:15.
Let's quickly wish a Merry Christmas and then
Indeed.
we'll get going.
Have a good one. Merry Christmas,
everyone. Oh, some pepper, salt and pepper. Salt, even more salt in your cheese.
That sounds really dodgy. No, I do like that. It's quite strong, but salty as well.
Would you like some chutney?
I think I'd love some chutney.
Let me
I
get it
can't
for you.
quite
Let me get it
reach. Oh, thank you. Do you have a spoon? Thank you very much.
Yeah. Right.